Hello, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to my channel. How are you? My name is V Valera and I'm the author of Readers. Click the triangle in the YouTube channel button over here and take a look at the description box. There is a lot of stuff about my book and the different links to my several platforms. Today we're going to do the 3-card tarot reading. It's no longer 3 cards, so we're going to do the tarot reading for the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Before we start your reading, I just want you to know that I put my dragon's blood crystal on your deck to infuse it with a lot of courage. I don't know what's happening right now in the air sign's life, but courage is always welcome, right? Also, really quickly, you may wonder why I only have X amount of crystals. I have others, I just don't bring them on camera. And these I like to have with me here as I do my readings. So, let's do this. I've already shuffled extensively off camera and also prayed and meditated on the cards. I'm going to shuffle again for all the newbies. Just want to let them know that these cards are shuffled. I can't say in real time because I record this, but they are being shuffled right now before your video eyes. Okay, so now we're going to ask for, I'm just going to ask for it, 3 cards for the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Here we go. Wow, air signs, you got right to it. Let's see what they say. We got 3. All right, I'm going to arrange them nicely on camera for you. Here we go. 3 cards for the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. We have the 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and 5 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm really glad that I put the Dragon's Blood, Jasper, on your card. So, air signs, my beloveds, I think you're going through some stuff. The first card is the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is typically a card for moving away from a situation. As you can see, the girl is in could be some undercover royalty. She's in a boat. She's got her swords behind her, and she's in that boat, and she's going somewhere away. And swords are thoughts, so this is fitting that this is a reading for the air signs because your symbol is swords. Now the next card is 5 of Wands. And then the next card after that is 5 of Pentacles. So air signs, it looks like the 5 of Wands card is typically for my card, my deck, the card for envy. And then the 5 of Pentacles, that's a card for feeling left out in the cold. So now if we look at her position here, it looks like she's moving towards this situation. So air signs, you may be heading into it if you're not already in it. This 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out, you can see it's a pair of women. They may be, it looks like they're wandering in the cold. There's snow falling. It's a blizzard. And they're just wandering aimlessly. I hear the word aimless. So you may be going through things. Now, for the air signs, live a lot in their heads. And that's not a bad thing. That's where everything happens, right? That's where the dreams start. It's how they create the future that they aim to create. They dream in there. Now, the difficulty for air signs is that because they spend so much time in their heads, sometimes things will get out of hand in some aspect because they're not grounded. So it's very important for air signs to make sure that there's something that they do that keeps them grounded, whether that's exercise, it's just some routine that will help them feel rooted. So it's like a balloon, the balloons at the parties, how they have that weight there, and then the balloon can just go wherever, but it always has the weight, and so it'll always come back and be in that place. That's what air signs need. So I suggest doing some type of exercise routine, some type of, if you're creative, your writing routine, or art routine, just make sure you do it, at the same time every day. So it's like, once you establish that grounding element, you can base off of that. You can, like the balloon, you can move in any aspect that you want to because you always know where your base is. I have a lot of Aquarian friends, and it it can be very taxing. The feeling of not, the feeling of things like getting out of hand, just don't know which way you're going, coming or going. Let's get some cards on this, okay? My beloved air signs. Now I don't feel like this is about love, although we can do that last. Let's see what the gods have to say about this. Okay, the gods and titans. Might be even I was thinking maybe we can pull more cards from the main deck. Let's see what the gods and titans have to say. Actually, you know what? They keep calling me, so I can't. I'm going to do more cards on this. Anything for you, my air signs. Okay, here we go. Please clarify for air signs. Aquarius, Gemini. Whoa. Okay, they have a lot to say. That's a lot, though. It is a whole stack. That's going to be a lot. Whoa. Okay. Surprise. There are 2 cards underneath. Aren't the spirits funny? They're like, you didn't get 1 card, you got 2 cards. Ta-da. Okay. All right. Yeah, things are going to be, it's going to be okay, air signs. The first card that you have here is, or in the second row, is the Princess of Cups. This card is for, in my deck, is for divine, is for grace. Or when this card drops, it usually means that, as you can see in the background, see that halo type of light? It means that that's divine grace. So the divine is present in whatever situation is happening right now. So yeah, I just heard it. They're basically saying, don't worry, we know that you're going through all of this, but we've got your back. And then 6 of Pentacles, to further hit home this message for you, 6 of Pentacles is the card for, my card for fairness, for give and take. As you can see, the gentle lady is sitting down, and she's got an even number of pentacles, and there's 2 of her, looks like her maidens, and she's sharing them. 2 for you, 2 for you, 2 for her. And everyone has some, and it's all fair, and they have the same amount. So this is also the card for getting what you deserve, not in the negative connotation. That's why I try not to use that phrase, because it does sound like that, but Pentacles, they're showing me, see, you're progressing 5 of Pentacles to 6 of Pentacles. So it's going to get better. Getting what you deserve, meaning whatever you put out into the universe, it's coming back to you. And it looks like, air signs tend to be socially minded. Like they're always thinking about the greater good. So, I don't really know any air signs that have like malintent. I don't really, not that they're aware of or anything like that. So it's always they're always thinking about the greater good. So you are going to receive what you deserve, what you have been putting out there. And it's good things. And if this is Pentacles, it may be talking about business for you, or some type of organization that you're in. But fear not, you are being watched by the divine. This is my card again for grace. Okay, I'm glad we did that. So now let's see what the gods and titans have to say. We'll ask for one card, one oracle card for the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Okay. Let's see. That one went flying, right? And we have Anubis, protection. Okay, folks, you're gonna be all right. This is, we had just said that, right? You have protection. It's being watched over by the divine. And Anubis, no less. If you are new to my channel, you may not have heard the description for Anubis, so I will read it to you. Grief and suffering are a natural part of life. Know that you are loved and protected at this time and at all times. Shadow side. Death will inevitably happen to all of us. The death of a certain relationship or a phase of a relationship is also inevitable. Should our fear of the unknown become so strong that it dictates our lives, it limits us. Death is a part of life and should be seen as such. Do not let fear of change cause you to react angrily or become paralyzed and refuse to act at all. Accept that it is part of life and grieve appropriately, knowing you are always protected. Okay, so it sounds like there may be some type of relationship that is ending for the air signs. It could be a business relationship, a romantic relationship, could even be familial. Someone in your family, maybe you're, I heard cousin just now, maybe you're arguing with your cousin, not sure. Exactly, because as you know, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but for whoever is watching and this is resonating, you were meant to hear this. So the general message is that whatever you are going through, you are divinely protected. It's going to be okay. It's hurting you. It does suck that it hurts you, and I'm sorry, but you are going to get through this. As I said, you're progressing. You went up 5 of Pentacles to 6 of Pentacles. So whatever happened in the relationship, something unfair happened, you're going to receive fairness. So don't worry. Let's see. I'm going to do a love tarot deck. It didn't, just in case it's a romantic relationship. And there are some parts of the love tarot deck that can apply to other relationships as well. So let's do this. Okay. I'll ask for one card for the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, in conjunction with this reading. Okay. King of Arrows, King of Swords. Wow. This is totally an air sign reading. The King of Arrows is, or King of Swords, but in this deck is arrows. The arrows are swords. That is the sign for Aquarius. And I had been saying Aquarius all through this reading. Let me see what their definition is for the King of Arrows. Authority, responsibility, detachment. Meanings: calm authority and integrity, perfect understanding, incisive intellect, high values that demand hard work. Okay, so they're basically saying that this is for an Aquarius that's watching. And those are the qualities of an Aquarian. I personally love Aquarians. I just love so much about them. Look at him. What I love about the Aquarians, especially King of Swords, oh, well, also Queen of Swords, is look at his demeanor. He sits firmly in his seat of power. He's confident. He's ready. He's the king. He's not a prince. He's already done the work and has what it took to become king. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a male. It's the energy. So it could be a male or female watching, but this is the energy. All right, let us do my new deck, Wisdom of the Oracle. I am really loving this deck for you guys. You shuffle it a couple times. Okay. Now let's ask for one oracle for the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Sorry. Exchanging gifts. You know what? I'm going to do one more. I'm being called to do one more. One more card for the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. One more card for the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Okay, you got two more cards, and that's okay. I just feel like we need some more comfort here. A leg up. Okay, so the first one you got was exchanging gifts. A leg up. Let's see what this third one is. Truth be told. Air signs, I think you're the first to get truth be told and exchanging gifts. Let's see. Okay, exchanging gifts. Now, if you're new to tarot or new to my channel, you probably sometimes people wonder, like, why do you read all the descriptions? Honestly, there's so much that goes on in a reader's head that it is impossible to learn all of the nuances of every meaning of every deck. And as I always like to say, I like to read the words just in case something pops out at you and resonates for you. And also when I read, I start hearing messages as well. Okay, so the first card is exchanging gifts, essential meanings, the law of giving and receiving, currency trade-offs, weighing costs and determining value. Wow. That was the fairness card, Six of Pentacles. She was giving and receiving. Okay, the oracle message. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet, in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. Okay, so that's the card, the fairness card, the deserving card, the give and take. She was giving, and I hadn't said take earlier, but as we give, just in general, as we give, we also receive. We don't receive back the same gift. We receive the happiness in giving the gift, the happiness of being able to give a gift, or just the joy in seeing people's faces when we give them something. So let's go on to a leg up. I can already hear it. You are, like the other cards had said, you are being protected, watched over by the divine. There's some quality of the work that you're doing, considering, could be, this has got to be business. I don't feel it so much as love. I don't see anything romantic in this. So there's some quality of the work that you're doing that you have questions on. And they're saying, we've got you. And you may, okay, I'm hearing this, you may have had to sever a business partnership with someone, and that's okay. Because this is going to sound mean, but when we get rid of the negative, we make room for the positive. Okay, I'll read a leg up. Essential meanings: receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. You've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who you can give a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all the areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. Okay, all right, I'm hearing this. So so it looks like there were conflicts in the current business partnership or organizational partnership, and you've had to let them go. And it's made you nervous. Like, what am I going to do? How am I going to cope? But you are being watched over and protected in your endeavors, because whatever you're doing, it contributes in some way to the greater good, as what Aquarians typically like to move towards. Okay, so this card, I'm trying to hear what they're saying. This card is, it's alluding to the give and take. So it's kind of like, okay, as you let go of the partner that was not for you, you make room for a new partner to come in for you. Now, they may not be here yet, but they're coming. You might be skeptical of them. You might be like, oh, this is too good to be true. So, but they're saying, what's going on for you is divinely guided. So what they're saying is, like, trust when this person comes in. You're going to know who it is. There may be some pretenders, but in your gut, and air signs are quite intuitive themselves. In your gut, you're going to know who this person is. It's just a matter of allowing yourself to hear it. A lot of times, you know, gut messages are actually messages from our guides. So a lot of times they'll say things, and it's whether or not we heed what they say. So you're going to know who it is that they've sent for you in this place, in place of this conflict. Okay, truth be told. Let's see. Truth be told, essential meanings: honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. Oracle message: there is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion, will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and spirit will answer with miracles. All right. Okay. So I'm hearing it. The message for you is that this conflict that you've been through, you remember what I said, that air signs, your symbol is the sword, and the symbol for truth in the tarot decks is the sword as well. So it's like, in this conflict, the reason why you got there is because you weren't proclaiming your truth. You weren't firm with your truth. Now they're saying, okay, there's two messages. So now they're saying that when this person divinely guided towards you comes, you've got to be able to tell your truth. What is true for you? What are the things you will and will not do? Sorry, they're saying so many things. So, okay, let me hear this. Yes, so, okay. In this relationship, partnership, organizational relationship, partnership, things got out of hand because you weren't saying, this is who I am, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is my truth. No, I do not like to do this way. I would like to do it this way. So it's something about your organization moving forward. When this person comes in, you're going to say, okay, they're going to be nice anyway, but maybe you won't agree on some things. So a test for you is when they want to move in a direction that you don't want to, you have to be able to speak your truth and say, I get you, I hear you, but this is not the way that I would like to move forward. What do you think about this? So that type of approach is considered laying a calm boundary. A lot of times people are scared to lay boundaries down because they think it's going to be this like horrific, clash, but it's not. It doesn't have to be. If you embody, when you're in doubt, if you embody the traits of the King of Arrows, he sits firmly in his power. If you embody that, you can lay a calm boundary. You can say like, hey man, yeah, that sounds cool, but no, I do not want to use plastics that we cannot recycle, things like that. Or let's use glass because I think moving forward, that's going to be best for the environment, that type of thing. And, you'll be surprised. This person that they're sending, it's divinely guided. So they may even be in line with your thinking. And all this fear is actually unfounded. It not so much unfounded, it's unfounded for the new person, but it probably came from past conflicts, you know, where it wasn't safe for you to say your truth. And like I said, it doesn't have to be, you know, battle of the roses. You can just say, you know what, I would really like to do it this way. I hear you, I respect what you're saying, but I would really like to move forward in this direction. Okay, well, that concludes the reading. I'm just going to say the reading, the spread for the air signs Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated for you. It was, well, it could be about love for someone out there. If it is hitting you like that, please let us know. But it sounded like this was about some type of organization, a business relationship, partnership, maybe even a partnership between two romantic individuals. So please let us know. Again and always, I'm very grateful for your love and support. Thank you for visiting my channel, and I will see you next week. Bye.